Look at our wonderful weather, guys. Look at this. Awful. And the kids are off this week for half term, so doesn't look like we'll be going anywhere outside. So what have I been doing away from YouTube? So I've not really been doing much colouring, if none at all. I have been doing a bit of diamond painting, and this is one that I finished for my children's room. This is little Grogu. If you've watched The Mandalorian, you'll know who that is. If you've not watched The Mandalorian, you've been living under a rock, because it's fantastic. Big Star Wars fan here. We've just finished watching Boba Fett as well, if anybody's been watching that. But this is one that I have finished. This is a Princess Jasmine one that I started. So when I do diamond paintings, I like to do all of one colour. So I'll do every single, say if I'm starting off with a G, I'll do all the G's on the whole of the canvas. I can't fit this one on all at once, but that's where I'm up to so far. And I'm currently just doing letter T's, I think, so I'm going to zoom you in a bit. And I'm just going to do a few of these little T's around this area here. So I do go one at a time as well. It can be quite boring to watch me do this, so I'll just do a little snippet of this. I'm running out of wax as well. But yeah, I just find it easier to put one drill at a time in, and it is very, very boring to watch. But this is my little boat with the little drills in. It's a lovely sort of skin tone pink, this one. So very slowly I do these, and I've had these diamond paintings a long time. You might even remember the unboxing I did for them, which was, oh, it was a long time ago now. I think it was from a company called FG Normal, if I remember rightly. And I did do a little review on those. But I'm only just getting around to doing them. So I did the little Grogu one. I'm almost finished with this one, she says.
2,000 years later.
So I'm back. Hello everyone, how are we all? So I've showed you what I've been up to while I've been away from YouTube. A little bit diamond painting. And yeah, I'm going to colour in this bit today by explain a bit more. So this is Kirby Roseanne's Fragile World, and I'm going to be doing, I've chucked myself right in at the deep end, and I'm going to be doing a double page spread. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do this for Colour Me Stress Free's hashtag, which is, let me remember rightly, it is Crazy Kirby Fun. So if anyone wants to join in with that, I'll leave details in the description of this video. So I'm going to be using my Derwent Colour Softs today. So these are them, if I can just unclip the box. I'm sure you've all seen these ones before, but they are gorgeous. I do like these pencils. So yeah, and we're just going to have a little chit chat about what's been going on, what are my plans, etc, etc. So yeah, I'm not going to pronounce the name of these little animals because I always butcher it. I try and pronounce it and it comes out all wrong. Yeah, I was going to do it and then I thought, no, I'm not going to do it, no. So I think I'm going to do these, sort of a mix of colours. So I'm going to do some pinks. I'm going to pull out some nice pinks. Let's take that out there. These two look pretty similar. Pink and soft pink. Yeah, they look pretty similar then. So I have got 4 pinks out there. I might not use them all, but we'll see. Oh, there's a blush pink as well. Let's see what we want to use out of those. So I'll just shut the lid on that. Have we got a white as well, or some sort of ivory? I'll use a white. I'm going to start on this little guy here, so I'm just going to zoom in. Zoom it in on this little guy. You'll have to excuse my nails. I took my acrylic nails off and they was awful underneath. It had wrecked my nails wearing them. They're all weak now, they're brittle, they're snapping off, so I'm just leaving them bare at the moment. I've been putting some cuticle oil on, trying to get them a bit better. But yeah, never again will I wear acrylic nails. They ruin your nails, absolutely ruin them. So yeah, let's get started on this little guy. So first off, for anybody what might be new to my channel name is Kirsty Colouring Sketch. I'm Kirsty, and I think it was October, around October time now, I did put a little community post up explaining that things were getting a little bit hectic at home, and I needed, you know, I didn't think I was going to continue with the channel. It just got all a bit too much. It really did, and I just needed to get away from it, to sort of take a step back, concentrate on relaxing a little bit, rather than feeling like I was all go all the time. Because it is quite challenging. Obviously I have 5 children, 2 with additional needs. One was going through, well, she still is going through an age where it's a bit tricky, a bit more challenging. So I just needed the time. But I'm feeling like I want to do a little bit of something now. I'm feeling like I want to come back and do a little bit of something. It's not going to be as regular as it used to be. I used to be on quite regular. I used to be posting sort of 2 to 3 videos a week, whether that was a new product flip through of a book, whether it was a colour along. You know, there was always something being posted. But now it's just going to be as and when I feel like. So I'll probably be putting this video up pretty soon, and then who knows, it might be a couple of weeks before a new video goes up. So I'm just not putting myself under the pressure. I think sometimes you can fall into a pressure of, oh, I must get a video up because I've not posted anything in such a long time, and you can put yourself under pressure, and that's when it turns into a job rather than a hobby. Also in regards to, I know that some of my lovely subscribers do like to ask for certain things, like they might want a tutorial on a certain thing, or they might want a colour along in a certain book. But unfortunately, I won't always be able to say, yeah, I will do that for you. Because again, that's the pressure of feeling like I have to do something. I have to get it up when I might not, be in the headspace or have the time with the children, what the children are up to. So yeah, I'm just not going to put myself under the pressure, and we'll see how it goes. I might not always have the best finished pages videos at the end of the month, so I might not always post them monthly. If I've not coloured a lot in a certain month, then I'll just adjoin 2 months work together and just post 2 monthly or whatever, however it pans out. But I'm just, yeah, that's the plan, to just take it slow. I might even add a bit of what I'm doing into the video. Not a vlog, you're never going to see my face. If you want a really good vlog slash colouring channel, pop over to Colour Me Stress Free's page, because she's just started doing some vlogs and they're really fun. I do like watching them. But yeah, mine's just going to be showing what I've been doing, not my face. You won't catch this face on this camera. So I'm just going to switch up to a darker colour. Should we go for this one, bright pink? Should we put some, should I go for this one? Yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's the plan. I have always had as well on the channel memberships. I've always had that for, gosh, did I set that up around, it must be around 8 months ago now that I set memberships up. But after I'd set it up, I never sort of plugged it or anything, because I think if people want that, they'll seek it, and we don't sort of need to keep mentioning it. But then I've realised that if anybody's new to my channel, they maybe possibly won't know about it, or they won't know that I offer that. So in my attempts to slow things down a bit, I did initially have 2 levels of membership. One was your standard, and then the second one was that I would do a sketch, a monthly sketch for my members, and post that out to you. But obviously with me slowing things down, I've scrapped that level of membership. So I just have the basic membership now, which is your special badges. So I think the longer you remember, your badges change up through the ranks almost, and they change colour, your little badges. So if I do a live stream, or if you comment on any of my videos, there will be a special badge at the side of your name. So there's that, and I will also mention you in any videos that I do, any live streams, any videos I put up like this. I will give you a shout out, and I will also thank you in the description of all my videos. And I also I've had this one a while as well. I've had the Ko-fi account up as well, but again, it's something I've just never mentioned that I've got. But I will pop it all in the description for anybody what wants that. It's a nice colour this, isn't it? Nice cute little colour. I don't know whether to do them all this colour. Yeah, well, you know, actually thinking about it, because it's quite a busy background, isn't it? So there'll be sort of lots of other colours going on in the background, so I think I will keep all these pink. So I hope I've not chucked that pencil back in with the rest and forgot which one I've used. Let's keep that one to the side, then I don't forget. So I've just been relaxing away from the channel. Like I say, I've not really done much colouring. I think I did 1 colouring page in the time I was away, and it was an Anastasia Ella Caldereva page, and I would show you if I ever had it to hand, but I'm not sure where it's gone. Oh, here it is. I will show you. Oh my gosh, if you hear a big bang, I'm just sort of knocking everything off at the same time. Don't panic, don't be alarmed. So the only page I've done whilst I've been away from the channel was in this book, and it was this page. Let's zoom out a little bit again now. So yeah, since October, that's the only colouring that I've done. So yeah, you can see how hectic my life is. But another change that I'm going to sort out as well, when I was doing the channel, it was getting a bit too much, because one of the reasons being is that I didn't really schedule my time around the channel very well. I think this time I'm going to be a little bit more organised. So last time I would just sort of hop on whenever I felt the need, whenever I felt like it, and sometimes that would be at weekends, it would be evenings, and I was finding I was doing it all at the wrong times, you know. I was tired in the mornings when I really should have been filming, because obviously the children are at school, my partner's at work, so that would be the perfect time to film, in the mornings. But I was getting so tired with my daughter that it was better for me to film in the evenings. But then of course my partner had only just got in from work, so I wasn't seeing my partner, I was sort of in my room. And then my daughter started having this thing where she wouldn't go to bed, so then filming in the evenings sort of stopped. So then I started filming during the weekends, sort of afternoon times and the weekends. But of course, again, I'm taking myself off, away from my children, away from that family time, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good. So if I do anything now, it will be when they're at school and when my partner's at work during the day. Because of course it gets a bit much, because you might think, oh, but it's only sitting down for an hour and having a little colour and a chat, or a couple of hours sat down. But it's the editing as well. You find yourself, it's all consuming. because you'll do the colour along and then you'll have to upload it all, export it all, you have to do the editing. If you want anything fancy in the editing, you know, if you want music, if you want maybe pencil names on the video or anything, that is so consuming, putting writing into the videos. And then you've got to do your thumbnails for your videos. Then when you've actually uploaded it, you've got to put in all the description, all the details of what you've used into the video. It can, like I say, it can be all consuming, and you can get carried away a bit, you know, and overwork yourself a bit. So I'm just taking it slow. I'm gonna film in the mornings when the kiddies are at school, and we'll go from there. We'll see how I feel. So hopefully you're glad to see me back anyway. Bit slower paced than you used to, but yeah. So if you are new to the channel, I normally do a few colour alongs, I do flip throughs of new books. Occasionally you'll get a review from me, but I try not to over purchase things if I know I'm not going to use them, etc. So maybe a couple of reviews on products. I have been known to do a little bit of sketching, a bit of pet portraits, but I've not done them in ages. I think the last portrait I did was for my father-in-law, and before that I did this one, which I've got in a frame on my desk, which, zoom out, I did that one. Pop that back. There, I like looking at that one. He looks fluffy. But yeah. So you might get a bit more of that on the channel, who knows? Who knows? I'm just going to go as I feel. I'm not going to put myself under any pressure. Just going to do as I feel. Oh, I've booked a tattoo as well. Oh, yikes. I'm actually scared because the last time I've only got one tattoo. And it is this one. This is my eldest daughter's name, Ruby. And that really hurt. See that, what are them things called on your wrist? What go like tubes? You're gonna laugh at me that I don't know the name of them. But yeah, when the needle were going over there, it was knocking me sick. But yeah, the one I've booked at the end of March is for a flower with a butterfly. So it's a pink iris flower that's representing my girls, so my 4 girls, and then it's got a little butterfly hovering over it, a little blue butterfly, which is going to be my little boy. He's the youngest little bubba, and that's going to be for him. And I'm having it on my rib, like sort of from under my armpit straight down over my rib. And yeah, that's gonna hurt, isn't it? Has anyone else had a rib tattoo? But Colour Me Stress Free's give me the name of some good numbing cream, so I'm definitely going to buy that because I'm going to be a baby otherwise. I know it's not going to take all the pain away, but take some of it away, and hopefully the actual tattoo won't take too long to do. Oh dear. But yeah, I'm calling it my Mother's Day present. How many tattoos do you guys have? Who's watching? Do you have any at all? Do you not like them? Are they not your thing? Are you scared of needles? I'm at the dentist tomorrow and I'm really scared. I've never liked the dentist. I have had a few things done in the past. I've had a root canal and all sorts. But I'm just terrified. I never get over that fear. And I'm waking myself up because I know it's tomorrow. I'm really waking myself up. If you can hear children in the background, they're just outside the door. Yeah, I'm really waking myself up about it. And it's only a checkup tomorrow, but I know they're going to say, oh, you need all this different stuff doing because they are really bad now. The last time I went was in 2017. I was actually quite surprised I was still on the books, because what happens over here is that we're under the NHS for any treatment like that, unless you go private. And after 5 years, if you've not been to the dentist in 5 years, they sort of take you off the books, so that if you want to get back into the dentist then under the NHS, you have to sort of go onto a waiting list. But they not took me off, and I was like, oh, now I have to face reality and go for all this work done. But I'm glad. As much as I'm scared, I'm glad, because my teeth, actually I cracked my front tooth when I was in labour with one of my daughters. I can't remember which one, and I cracked it. So they've been building that tooth up every time I go, but it always comes away. It always ends up coming away. So I've got like 2 big cracks in the front of my teeth. And then at the front as well, I have some fillings. And these fillings always stain, because I drink a lot of coffee as well. So my front teeth now are just cracked and stained, and they look horrific. And anybody what knows me will know that I don't smile with my teeth. I smile with my mouth shut. I'm so conscious of how horrible they look. So hopefully we can get them fixed. It's going to cost me a small fortune by the time I come out. It's going to take months as well. Months of work. I just can see it. It's not going to be good, but hopefully the end result will be nice. Has anyone had like crowns on the front teeth? Because I think that's what I need. I think I need like 4 crowns on my top row. And I'm terrified of them either A, looking really fake, B, falling out. Are they stuck well and truly in there when they put crowns on? Because I'm terrified of them coming out and me having no front teeth. I'm like, I think of all these things, it terrifies me. So one's looking fake and one's falling out. Because anything other than a crown is not in my price range. So don't come at me with should get veneers or anything like that, because I've not won the lottery yet. Isn't it pricey for teeth? Have you seen the prices of those flipping teeth? Gosh. You can have major surgery for less, can't you? Major cosmetic surgery for less than that. Teeth, so expensive. So the kids are off this week. As you saw in the beginning of my video, it was a very, well, we've had a couple of storms here now. Storm Eunice and I forgot the name of the other one. I think it began with a D, something like that. So it's been very rainy, very windy. And that video that I posted, I was just like, what is going on? It's half term, we can't go to the park or anything. Can't go and feed duckies at the park, looking at this. So we're obviously at the dentist tomorrow, and then Thursday I've booked us into a little tea room. It's a nice quiet little tea room, and it's paint a pot, and you get a sandwich and a juice as well for £8 for the kids, and I thought that's alright. So they get a sandwich and a drink, and they get to paint a pot and take it home for £8. So I thought it's alright. £8.95 I think it is. So actually cost me a small fortune by the time I bought them all one. Because it's like, it's 4 kids what want to paint a pot, and then my eldest daughter, she said she'll just come for some dinner, for some lunch with me, and a hot chocolate. So yeah, I hope it doesn't chuck it down, because I have to park the car. There's not really much parking right by the tea room. I have to go and park on the local supermarket and then walk down to the tea room with them all. So I'm hoping it's not chucking it down with rain, because my little ones will have me carrying them both because they don't like the rain and wind. Has anybody else had kids like that? When it starts raining or it's really windy and they'll just stand still. They won't walk, they'll just stand still and put their head down and start crying and they want you to pick them up. So yeah, in my inbox as well, when I did put the community post up, I was inundated with lovely messages, absolutely lovely messages. So thank you to all of you who sent me a little message. I'm very slow as well. You can tell I've not coloured since October because I'm just sort of winging this now. You have to pick it all up again, don't you? I'm going to go under his mouth a little bit more. Oh, he's cute though. It's quite cute. I'm going to go in with a little bit of white just to blend this area out a bit more. It's a bit blotchy. Don't know why. I think I went over something on the other page. Let's go over his front nose where I want that to stay a bit paler. It's much brighter in real life than on camera as well. Much brighter. I should have referenced a picture because I don't know what colour these little leafy bits are coming off his face. Are they pink as well? Is he sort of all pink? I have no clue. Does anyone remember the watercolour page I did of one of these? I loved that page. I was contemplating doing a multicoloured one on here, but then I just thought, I wasn't sure. I'll show you the page. Let's zoom out. It was in Ken Matsuda. It was that one. So this one was lots of different colours. That was watercolour, or was it gouache that I did it with? No, it was the Prima watercolours actually. So I was considering doing a multicoloured one, but I don't know. I really don't know. His leafy things are dark pink there, see. I don't know what I want to do. I'm indecisive. Majorly indecisive. But I think I'll go in with a darker pink for the leafy things, if I've got one. Or maybe this colour. It's not really a dark pink, it's like a different, I think it's just a different shade of pink. Blush pink. Let's zoom back in. So I'll do its little, these do crumble a lot, these pencils. I should have not sharpened that so much. So I'm just going to go all over them with this, and then I'm going to use a different coloured pencil to put a bit of darkness on the ends. Might even use a brown pencil. Oh, that diamond painting, that jasmine one, it took me forever as well, that I showed at the beginning of this video. It took me forever. It had so many colours in it. I don't know how many colours it had, I didn't count them, but it was like, you know when you're having to change colour every 2 seconds? An absolute nightmare. I've just started a Moana one now, which is smaller and it's more colour blocking in this one. So hopefully it won't take me 2 minutes. But it's the last one for my daughter's room. Because I've done 3 now. I've done a Baby Yoda one, I've done Jasmine, and there's this Moana one. And then that's it. We can't put any more on the walls. It's quite nice, that pink, isn't it? I do apologise, I've got a bit of a cold. All the kids have had a cold. I've tested them, they're negative for COVID, so they've not got that. But saying that, I don't know when it comes into play, but here in the UK, we're not going to have to isolate if we've got COVID anymore. I don't know about the ins and outs of it. I don't know if you're still going into hospital or anything that you will have to isolate or anything like that. I can imagine you would have to. Do you think they'd let you into hospital with COVID? I can't see that. I've no idea. Anyway, I mean, like as a visitor or a routine appointment, if you're just going and you've got COVID and you're laid in, maybe. I don't think you'd be laid in, would you? But yeah, anyway, so I don't know how that's going to work. So if the kids have got COVID, I can still send them into school. It seems really strange, doesn't it, saying that? It seems like, can you just imagine if you go out and you're in your local supermarket and you're like, oh, I've just got a bit of COVID. Can you imagine how many people have run away from you? I mean, I'm glad, because I'm sick of the isolation. I'm sick of it all. Absolutely fed up to my back teeth of it all. But it just seems, after so long of being so, like, the whole world's been scared of this COVID, and then, you know, we're just all hanging out with COVID. I don't know. So strange. Right, I'm going to use a bit of this purple deep fuchsia, actually. No, I'm not. I'm going to use Loganberry. Loganberry, I think it says. Oh, I've just seen as well. I saw it on Instagram. It was an Instagram post. But you know the company Colour, they brought out the big ring-bound mandala books on the really good paper. And they recently brought out gel pens. I think Colour Me Stress Free did a review on the metallic gel pens recently. I've just seen that they brought out coloured pencils. Oh my gosh, I'm so curious if they're any good, but I'm not buying any more pencils. I'm so curious to see what they're like, but I'm not buying them. If Colour want to send them me for review, I will accept them because I want to see what they're like, but I'm not buying any more pencils. No, I can't. No more. I love these pencils though, they do in Colour Soft. They do crumble quite a bit, but I love them. See, this is a nice complementary colour just to deepen up the base. These little things, if you can hear children shouting, they're fine, they're just playing a bit rowdy. That's my daughter for you. She doesn't ask nicely for anything, she doesn't talk nicely, she screams. She sort of goes from 0 to 10 in 0.1 second, basically. I can't wait for the nice weather now. It seems like we should be having some, like, it should be warming up, but it's absolutely stormy. Chucking it down. I just want to feel the warmth on my back. You know, when you can just chuck the kids in the garden and play outside and just feel that nice warmth of the sun. Oh gosh. And I'm not normally like that, because I'm normally more of a sort of don't like the heat, but I'm really craving it at the minute, the nice weather. I like the happy medium where it's not too hot, not too cold. So when we start having the heat waves, I'll be complaining again. Well, I'm such a whinger. Such a whinger. I'm going to have to make sure I keep these colours out and remember which ones I've used, because I really like that. So yeah, I will just be continuing this page on and off camera. So I might do a little bit, when I finish this video, I might do a little bit off camera, and then the next time I come on, we'll start doing a bit more. But I do believe, Debbie, let me know if this is right, I do believe you're carrying on the Crazy Kirby-a-thon for the month of March as well. Correct me if I'm wrong. But hopefully that will give me enough time to get this page done without feeling rushed. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. Not done a Kirby page in a long time, but I do always keep coming back to this Fragile World book. I'm not keen on his other books. Well, that might be an unpopular opinion, but his other books are a bit... It's the doodles. I've never liked the doodles. I've never known how to colour them. Like, even the pages where there's just a little bit of doodles going on within the image, I've never known what to do with it. But these Fragile World, I absolutely love it. It's one that I can see me finishing in 2,000 years later. Like that little clip that I put in. Oh, it was hilarious, that little clip I found. I've seen it on some other YouTubers' videos and I thought, I wonder where they've got all these little things from. So I was having a look through my little editing app and I found it and I was like, yeah, I'm using that for this diamond painting. So, there, that's one little done. Obviously I'm going to go in with a few more details. I might even darken up a few more of these areas with a bit of this. That might be nicer. Use this Loganberry to darken up some of these shadows. Yeah, that's looking nice. That'll be really nice doing that. So I'll probably do that off camera. I'm gonna go and get a fresh brew because I did bring one up with me, but it's, you know when you bring your drink up and you just don't drink it and it just stays there, it just goes cold. My other half's constantly pouring away half brews what I've left all around the house. And goes, do you want a brew? I'll go, yeah. I'll say like, you've not drunk this one. I can't drink, like, once it's gone cold though, coffee, I can't drink it cold, it's disgusting. No, tea I'm the opposite with, you know, a proper cup of tea, I can drink that cold. But coffee's a definite no, I can't drink that cold, no way. No way. So, let's just zoom me out. And there's one of my little creatures, what I'm not naming. So, thank you so much for joining me. If you've watched the video start to finish, thank you so much. So I will continue this on and off camera. Fragile World by Kirby Roseanne's, this double page spread. Please do hit the thumbs up on the video, drop me a comment down below, and I'll see you again very soon. Thanks for watching everyone. Bye.